Maybe you don't even need to ask for this platform. But I guess it's always neat to have something like this. So I will. Will I? What's the benefit? Nah, fuck it. Let's remove the collider here. Uh, let's do it like this. Let's not make it too complicated. So why am I even doing this right now? Basically, I just want to get the player accustomed to different height levels. So I introduce him to a single platform, which is not as punishing, I would say, when you fall down. You just walk away instead of jumping it. And also it's a way back to the left. Um, will there be a reason to go back? Probably yes. Yeah, most likely. Actually. Yeah, we'll think of something. Um, and here you get like multiple just jump a bit, and if you fail, it's not that bad because there are gaps that you can fuck up, but it's not punishing. And also, if you want to get back up, it's the same. I could do like the same concept, just mirror it. Maybe I will, but I actually think not in a mirrored way, maybe a bit different. I think this is fine for now. Yeah. And then maybe I won't even need this part anymore then. But what I want to do is now that I have let the player jump around a bit, I want him to actually do some jumps with stakes. So what this means is, whoops, just add another one of those. And corner piece. Right now. Remember what I said earlier? We don't have to do all the setup again. We just copy a corner piece. So I don't have to set the colliders again. But yeah, it's not the same height, man. That's really unfortunate. But it will work out. Yeah, this works. So now, what we would need is like an asset that kills you. I don't have a fire asset yet, so that's something I need. Or I guess how would you call it? It's not straight up fire, it's more like lava or magma. Uh, hmm. Do we just use actually let's just use some clouds. Why not? Okay. It's what the player will be walking on. So now what would be visually more interesting? Is it cooler to keep walking on those ones, or is it cooler to walk on platforms? I actually think platforms would be more interesting. Because we have seen so much of the... Oh shit. Ah, the first crash of the day. Perfect. Oh shit. Did it save? Mm. That's why you always should save people. Now let's see how far back. Yeah, error. Error shit. Now let's see how far we get reset. It could make sense for stuff like this to implement like an auto save like every 15 minutes, half an hour, something like this. But I don't like it because I work a lot with Control Z. And if I save something that I really don't want to, or rather also sometimes I just try stuff out and don't want actually to save it. So that's why I don't like autosave. Now it's again our typical wait for Unity. Hope you're having a great day, everybody. I actually did. Was not so bad at work today. True, did I actually say what I'm doing? At the moment, I'm freelancing as a game designer, working on called browser strategy game. Again, a lot of concepting, documentation, stuff like this, like typical content design. So what I'm doing right now is actually great training for me as a level designer, or to train level design. Um, oh shit, a lot get lost, right? Holy fuck. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, but if you have done it once, you can do it again. So let's take our big platform. Don't forget our beautiful little Easter egg right here. And that's why you always save people. Wait, do I save the double here? No. Funny. Um, and put them to 0 0.5, 0.5, 0 0.5. Ah, the gizmos are definitely fucked. That's not good. Not good at all. It's also just the colliders. Um, uh, uh, um. So like this. And now let's save the each fucking step. Actually, you should really get this into your system to press like Control S for saving as often as possible. At the moment, I'm not working. Actually, I'm not working at all on the engine. I just realized that my current job was not only good level design training, it's also good Unity training in general. At my previous job, there was basically almost only working in the engine, but also not on level design. Something tells me this guy is not a level designer. I think it was 5. Yeah. So one of those here. Let's do this. Move this a bit here. This. This. Why does this jump look significantly hard all of a sudden? I must have fucked something up. Is it perfectly symmetrical? Hell no. Does it have to be? Maybe. Can be discussed. Okay, now we save again. Wait, it should have saved when I started the scene. Actually. Or I guess it's also a setting. Autosave on scene start. Also the Z axes are all wrong, of course. Yeah, no fucking shot you get up there. Holy shit. But the jumps were also really easy. I think I made them a bit harder this time. So like this. Also, what did I set? 0.4, I think. And just copy and paste it. Oh, now let's move all of them a bit. Oh, damn. Song after Tokyo Ghoul song. That's rare. For YouTube, you don't hear any music because it's YouTube. Okay. I may have been cut off the whole time, but I guess it's interesting anyway, right? Surely. Should I move it maybe? That. Ah, I think my green screen is ending there. Ah, that should be fine. Also, I've moved a lot. Okay. Let's check this jump again. Oh, actually, this doesn't feel too bad. Definitely close. I will make it a bit easier. Wait, now I don't get it. Did I dash without realizing. Might have done that. Oh, this jump is definitely harder. This one is easy. Yep. Let's adjust them a bit more. Let's move this one more to the right. Let's move this one more to the right. Oh, right and down. All like that. Nice. Nice. Like that, I think. Saving. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And this jump also looks fine now. Yeah. Nice. Our first set of stairs. Alright. Let's add back this one. Just copy this. Okay, set it somewhere around. Also remove the second collider. And save this time. Okay. Wait. I think I was talking shit about the Tokyo Ghoul openings. The one was a JJK ending, the other one was a Tokyo Ghoul opening. It just was the same band from the Tokyo Ghoul opening and the JJK ending. But I don't remember anymore. This feels fine. Ah, okay, I see. Let's make this a bit higher. I hope this is doable. It's a bit high. Yeah, that's doable. Ah, actually, not really. Fuck. Okay, I can lower it a bit more. So I think it's fine to jump through the platform. It looks a bit weird if you stand inside of it. Let's just move it a teensy tiny bit more. Oh, I walked the wrong direction. Wait, don't be lazy. Walk up the right way. Also without using a dash, because this should be possible dashless. Oh. I think I can't move it much slower anymore. But it's not too bad. If you make a full jump, you still clip a bit. I have to see how it works with the if the collider doesn't stop the player from below. Oh no, this should be fine. Oh, actually, this was really nice. Wait, this one. Yeah, I'm happy with that for now. Missing the platform immediately. Okay, and now what I wanted. Now let's get to the part that I actually wanted to do, which is the gap section. So another one of those. Germany would say fast. Now to the edge part. And I don't mean the naughty one. Actually, I do. What? Set this. Okay, this looks fine. Saving. And now let's add again our placeholder spikes. Well, just imagine you would fall into a hole without a bottom. Could I? No, I just I was just thinking about if I could script the dev zone real quick, but it would definitely not be real quick. It will be for my programmer, but not for me. Would have to look up definitely some tutorials for that one. Also, the problem with multiple programmers as a project, or when a new programmer joins a new project, is basically my programmer set up the whole project with his kind of code. Everybody is kinda writing in a different way, not completely different, of course, but it can be dangerous if they don't get along, I guess. If they are not able to find a way how you should code. That's why you always have like a um, dev lead, a programming lead, who will set like standards how you should code and how everybody else should follow. So at any point, anybody could like look in there and understand what's going on and take over if needed. Okay. All right. What I wanted to do was using platforms now instead of ground tiles. And I have to check one thing for that. Okay, let's say this jump should be doable, I think. Now I duplicate this guy. Huh. Realize that I made the collision that big. Let's keep it like that for now. Test real quick if you can make the jump. It's my hero. Here's my hero. Need him. So like that. Jump is not impossible. But I think I want the player to see it maybe a bit earlier. Also, what I just realized, player should be able to see the fire or lava, however, already here. So he knows that he's not allowed to fuck up this jump. So I move my placeholders like here. And those guys a bit to the left. Whoops. A bit to the left, like this. I think that's fine. Oh shit. Now it would be great if I could respawn. Oh yeah, this will be a completely new mechanic, I just realized. So falling to the lava should obviously not kill you. What has to happen is, and that's a bit awkward, but that's also how Hollow Knight does it, I think. We have to put, we have to set specific like check boxes, kinda. Um, and if the player crossed one of these check boxes, so let's say here is like, it's not a box, it's more like a line, I would say. And if I cross that line, then this is the last point where the player stood on the ground, basically, you could say. So what happens is if I jump through it like this and I fall through the ground, I would get damage, but then I would be put back to the line, to the hypothetical line. I think the line would be the easiest way. What we actually also could do is make a ground check. This would be interesting for like challenges, like where you're not allowed to touch the ground or some shit, like some platforming challenges. Would I need something like this though? I don't think so. I can't think of anything. The Hollow Knight, they do this stuff, I think, for the Path of Pain stuff, the White Castle stuff. There you have to get through sections without touching the ground. But there it's all pogo stuff and shit like that. I think it's fine if we do it with a line. You just get reset at the edge. Yeah, and same here. If you cross the line here, you will just get reset if you fall down. Yeah, this should be fine. Say the third one, just to get a bit of room for the player. Because also, I want to implement enemies also. Some point. Hmm. So now this part should have some challenges, but not like super difficult ones. Probably something like Wait, did I copy it? Yeah, I did. I swear I probably have 10 more of these double platforms. Um, um, um. Actually, one thing that I mentioned earlier about technically everybody can become a game designer by just playing a lot of games and getting good in describing what you want to do and documenting what you want to do, or even implementing it yourself, of course. A lot of people already are designers without maybe even realizing it. If you play games like Mario Maker or Little Big Planet, stuff like this, basically everything that has an editor, it's the same stuff I'm doing right now. The only thing is that the editors are pre-made by a gaming company or the developers of that game, and they give you the tools and make it as easy for you to work with them as you can. Unity is the same. It's just like a really or every game engine is the same basically. It's just a very versatile way to do stuff. The only problem is, or it doesn't even have to be a problem. Um, Unity can't do everything, of course. Maybe you have some really crazy idea of specific, I don't know, gravity settings, maybe something like this. Um, then you have to make your own engine. And that's why some studios are making their own engine. Although I have heard from some developers that, to be honest, in today's day and age, it's not it's a question if you can afford the time to make an engine and if you have the people for it, the expertise, because it's a completely different beast to make what I'm doing, like a level, writing some code, or writing a complete new engine. Like these are three complete different levels. But yeah, just a small discourse. So what is my plan now? What I'm doing now, I think I want to do um some platforms that are free floating. Maybe have like one enemy on them each. Maybe something like this. Why not get a bit more creative? Maybe something like this. Uh, do I want to be able to reach both platforms from each side? Is it even possible is the question. With this setup maybe, but I think the player could kinda like clip a bit. But by the way, I will completely miss my first chatter because I'm not looking at the chat at all. But I hope whoever it is will forgive me. Actually, this is working already quite nice. I can even drop down without having to jump. Damn, that's nice. Ah, this was a bit scuffed. If I okay, let me actually jump. Yeah, then you can. If you fuck up that jump, you're dead. I would need some playtesters to actually see how often this would happen. But yeah, not at that stage yet. There are a lot of things that have to be fixed before I can give this out to anybody. Well, maybe some close friends. Let me actually put an enemy here already. Where is he? Let me duplicate this guy. God, there are too many gizmos. Okay. Oh, he's not as big as I thought. That's nice. Let's see how a fight on his platforms would look like. Oh shit. That's I call a pro gamer move. Let's try that again. Oh, he just straight up walked off. Ah, I think I know why. Um, Let me see those gizmos again. This box right here is this pathing box. I think this patrol box. Um, Now let's get into the stuff that my programmer set up for me. Where do I set this shit? We have the health here. The current health, well, could be hidden. Don't need to show this because the current health is always this health and will change while you run the game. Enemy invulnerable. This is a feature that I requested, which allows me to make an enemy invulnerable if you hit him for a certain amount of time. It's kind of like a revenge value. Anybody who has played like Kingdom Hearts 2 or a similar game knows that if you punch an enemy too much, like a boss enemy, they get invulnerable after a certain amount of time or after a certain amount of damage they get. It's a bit more complicated. It's not as simple as I explained right now, but for explaining reasons, I explain it now, a bit simpler. And also, I actually don't know how exactly it's working. I only watched the video once. Um, right, and this is maybe not as interesting for normal enemies, but definitely for bosses. So you can't like stun lock a boss or like from zero to from 100 to zero him with a really overpowered combo or something like this. So the player still has to play a bit uh, around it. Enemy get hit finisher. I think that's for the knockback. Get hit in vulnerable seconds. That's how long he's invulnerable. Invulnerable. Actually, yeah, this is only on when you hit him enough, right? So this variable also could be hidden, but it might be interesting to see while testing actually. The animation length, the type of the enemy, the attack, elemental attack, the elemental defense. All right, here you can see how I set up the stats of, or how I decided the stats of the different characters in the game. Um, Basically, each character has a base attack stat, a base defense stat, an elemental attack stat, and an elemental defense stat. Um, And again, I won't go too deep into the formula, the damage formula. Also because I can't remember it actually from the top of my head. But basically, how it's working is you add your basic attack to the damage of the attack itself. So each attack has a damage value. For example, the normal punch has one, and each attack for the turn-based combat also has one if it deals damage. Um, you add those together to get the damage value. Then you subtract the basic defense of the enemy. And then you also have a modifier with the elemental stats if the elemental bonus does apply. All right. I actually didn't do it as simple as I remember, as I said before. I said it was a flat value with you get like 1.5 damage. It was complete bullshit. I actually implemented a formula where the elemental damage you deal is connected to your elemental stats. So if your elemental attack is higher than your elemental defense of your enemy, you do more damage. I think what I'm doing is I'm dividing them through each other. So the higher your attack is, the higher your multiplier is, and the higher the elemental defense is, the lower the multiplier is. But I put in thresholds so it can never drop like below 1 or I think 0.5. I'm not sure if I implemented negative values actually, like that your damage can decrease, but probably I did. Um, and I think the max multiplier you can get is 4. So you cannot have like absolutely insane damage numbers by some exploit or something like that. Right, the type is the only thing that are flat values, and the same element bonus. That's also a flat value. That's true. That's how I did it. Always fun to get back into a project after some time. All right. What else? These are all the stats. The crit time. Why did he call it critical time? Ask him about that. I guess it's just a crit modifier, which is always 1.5. If you crit. Hits take action. Yeah. This is the amount of hits you need to do to activate the invulnerability I was talking about before. And the monster type, you could definitely sort this better, but it works out. Then the turn-based speed, the different release levels. I think he changed some of them. That's why I was able to release and absorb him last time. There should be definitely not these values. Okay. But what I'm searching for is actually this red box, because this is his path. And this is probably somewhere in the AI script. Is the patrolling speed? Is it this? Oh. Oh wait. No, it's not this one, right? Is it this one? Oh shit. No. It's definitely somewhere in the script and inspector here, I think. Yeah, here's also the knockback. This is the chasing. I put it at 0.5. Also no. Uh, didn't reset in it. Yeah. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, these are No, these are not the blocks. Have to ask him. That's the problem if you don't self. And I'm not like, giving him some shit, something like that. Totally thankful that he's helping me out. It's more like I wish I could do this shit on myself, my own. But it would also take way longer then. Okay, I'll just ask him. But for now, it should be fine. It is also looking like this in game. Let's have a look. Alright, I don't want dashes. Oh yeah, they are. To move them a bit more to the left. What if I just remove this one? I think this should. Wait, but I just copy and pasted them, right? Why are they not fucked up? Ugh. I bet there's somebody who has an answer for that. Actually, true. Talking you out of my ass like I know it all. I could probably learn more from you guys than you from me. Well, only if you have like no idea of game development. Maybe if you have never touched an engine. Of course, this wouldn't work this easily. Fuck is that? It's always there. I think the easier way would be to, or the smarter way, would be to just calculate the distances, but I'm too lazy for that. Especially as this is still like a blockout stage. I shouldn't be too perfectionistic right now. With the least amount of effort. This is what the lazy person is saying. Fuck me. And again, I know about the existence of grid tile sets, grid systems, but I couldn't get it to work. I'm choosing the freestyle route. It's bad again. Let's see how it looks. Can't be that bad, right? Well, I think I forgot one. And this one's still flickering. This one looks okay. And this one is still fucked. Okay. Okay, this looks better. Ooh, just realized. Maybe they do have to be adjusted a bit. Or did I change this? We draw in a new one. No, they are like this. Huh. Like a phantom edge. Notice it until now. Let me write that down. Okay, now this should look better now. Yeah, looks good. Even if you botch the jump, if you actually if we do the platform like walk throughable from below, you can't even botch it anymore. But this section should be perfectly fine. Yeah. Then let's add like a few more of those. Is there something else I want the player to learn? Maybe stairs up. Yeah, I'm teaching him down. Well, actually, he can skip it if he falls. I think he'll be fine here. Also, I don't want to force him to do anything, right? Maybe I should. Also, also one question that you should always think about is this even fun? So I think one thing that Hollow Knight did really, really good, that's why I'm using it also as a reference, is the movement is so clean. It's fun to just walk around and jump in the game. So if you are able to copy that or to duplicate that, that's already a huge win. I think we are on a good track. As I said, there are some like weird parts where you clip a bit, also on some of the edges. But in general, I think it's already pretty nice. And also, of course, of the platforming, like passages on their own, like what could be fun right now. What can you do with a jump? Like, remember, we don't have a dash yet. So it has to be doable without a dash. Maybe I don't do it too long. So actually, maybe I should explain the plan, what I'm even trying to do. So first part, you will get thrown into a tutorial boss fight where you get actually no, it's not a tutorial boss fight. It's a fake boss fight as in the Souls game. You can win it, but not really. Like if you win it, you still lose. Like this kind of shit. Um, then I just want to walk the player along the plane a bit. Let's like this enemy wouldn't be here. Here would actually be the boss arena, but I put him here because for testing reasons. But actually, let's make a copy of him. Oh, I see. Ah, up here. And put him. Sure, why not here? I can expect him here already. Then maybe another one here. Why not two? I never thought about how they look when they overlap, actually. Probably not so good. But that's something for future ad. Also, we have a flying enemy already in the prototype. I don't have the assets yet, so that's why I don't want to include him yet. Also, we might have to pair some stuff. Actually, let's include him. Why not? But I'm not sure if I can include him in the scene. We have like a test scene that I can show you at some another time with all the features we already have and are working on. Like this scene is basically my territory where I'm preparing the actual game. But in the test scene, it's the territory of my programmer. Yeah, and the flying enemy I would probably place like one here and probably another third one around here. So you have like the first time of a big fight. Here probably one. Oh yeah, true. This could be funny. If you jump down, you won't have to fight, but if you walk down, you have to fight. And of course, you never really have to fight because um, can always just run away, but I will chase you. What I do want to have is like forced fight zones. So this one will definitely be one probably where you have to defeat all enemies. So maybe I will include like a second one of those and a few more of the flying ones. I have a third enemy also prepared. I don't know if I want to show him in this area already. With prepared, I mean the design, but wait, is he technically implemented? I don't remember. I have to look actually. Might actually be already. But yeah, probably I won't implement him here already. I think two enemies are more than enough for the beginning. And then when you have your forced fight here, right, of course you have narrative in the game. So how you imagine it is you have your boss fight here, you lose, your third teammate joins the group. So your third teammate, so your hero is always the first teammate, of course, of the turn-based combat. The second character, Ken, is your second one. He will always be by your side. So the game basically has different worlds where you can go to, like in a what you can think of, like in the old Mega Man games or like in the Kingdom Hearts games. Um, like we have one hub room and we can go to different worlds. And the first two party members always are the same, but the third one is depending on the world. So here the Fireworld uh, party member would join, which is for now the placeholder Sans. Actually, I did a sketch for the character. Why did I not implement it? I should do it next time, definitely. then you can see my uh, artistic skills and why I did not become an artist. Um, right. Then he joins your group. Then you just walk down here, and at some point here, I would say, and there will be a scene where get told that or Sans the character name I will name also, by the way. I don't have to call him Sans every time, but yeah, also the Fireworks party member um, will tell you that he lost something on this side, and the player has to retrieve it and basically do this dangerous section, like jumping over lava and stuff like this. And at the end, he will then maybe find the item, maybe not. But basically, I think this part doesn't have to be too crazy. Actually, do I want to implement moving platforms here already? Nah. Nah. I don't think so. Let's just make another jump and then another edge piece. I just realized I only used right edge pieces. So this will be the first left edge piece. Put like here. So this one needs also a collider, of course.